Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Norse Rebirth for Crusader Kings 2. We have 12 men. 12 of our own. So we're just kind of hanging out for a few months. He is sitting there with his army raised, paying for them like a fool, not letting them replenish like a fool. Meanwhile, we are just kind of letting it happen. Every month that ticks, we're getting more men. We have about 450 now. I think I want probably 600. We will be attacking into the forest. They do not recover very quickly. Duke Haakon now favors somebody different. Who's that then? Hey, it's a three-way tie for first. It'd be great if we could get rid of some of our nephews. Yep. Our dynasty. In the past, we have a long history. King Erikr the Victorious, our great grandfather, was the king of Sweden at one point. Wonderful man, beautiful martial score. King Olaf, king of Sweden. Our father, king of Sweden. Our uncle was also the king of Sweden at one point. So I'm interested in the history of the Kingdom of Sweden here. When did you become the king of Sweden? Our father lost it in 1050, so 23 years ago. Nope, that's not right. 1060.8.2. So am I reading this wrong? That must be when he inherited it, right? He got it then he died, then this guy got it in 1060. Yeah. So it's only been 13 years that we've had this Catholic king. Alright, so we got about 550 men now. Now we're up to 600. Why don't we go do it? I think we go do it, right? Let's wait until the next month. Alright. Close enough. 600 versus 400 should be sufficient. And we can get in from this province here, avoiding any river crosses. Again, we're not going to be able to siege the province. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, it's going to take them a long time to get here, so... No, you failed to improve relations. That's strange. He's improved relations twice, but insulted him once. And what is our liege up to? Defending against King Harald the Conqueror in the Norwegian-Swedish de jure war of Jomtland. Good! Yes! Fight each other! Jomtland, though, that's my land. Get out of my land. Any other province we can get? Oh, there's no river crossing here between this one and this one, so we'll just go straight up then. Here you go, Dan. We'll have the guy that doesn't like us lead troops in case he dies. That'd be good. These 3,000 men are going to come siege our vassal's land and cause problems, but hopefully our liege will protect us, and hopefully he loses all of his men. We hope they die a terrible death. Which will give us some more power relative to him. Damn it, Norway! Stop wasting my troops. I'm not your enemy. I mean, I am, but I've got my own plans. Whoa, he released re-raised. The AI got much, much smarter. You tricky little bastard. You did it right before I got there, too. Come on, Sweden. He's got a disadvantage here. And now he's dead, a natural death, at age 46. So now my nephew is the king. And unfortunately that means that crown law is probably going to go up again. I just hope that, I do hope that he can hold out against this guy. I'd hate to see us lose some territory. I mean, Norway's got a lot of men. Norway's got all of the English levy. You little bastard. How many men is this? 614 that we can raise safely right now. We almost have enough money that we could do the mercenary thing again for like a day. We became a scholar. Fancy. More learning. And he's just assaulted us terribly. Please stay out of my own personal territory at least. And they are fighting now in Hedmark. Our liege has a mountains bonus, which is pretty significant, but it's 2-1, so he'll lose. Which could be good for us. Let's try something sneaky. What if we start a faction to make ourselves the King of Sweden? And let's see what happens if his army is completely obliterated and we fire the faction the second after his army dies, when we have a huge ratio of power relative to him. 85%. We need for him to lose his entire army. Like if it was like 200%, he might just outright surrender it. Okay. We'll go with our marshal. He's a little bit better than we are at combat. 200 to 300%. He might just surrender. Meanwhile, we could safely raise 756 men, which is just not enough to take that thing on. 119%. I feel a new appreciation for our new king. 120%. This might be the opportunity that we need. We could single-handedly take back our capital as well as become the king. We'll face many challenges. There's no doubt about that. My aunt is trying to kill my son. Dan is a little pissy with me for firing him from the marshal position, so he's willing to kill my son. You jerk. I would feel much better about it if we could get this guy involved in the faction. I think we hold off just a little bit longer and let him throw his men at this one more time. A timely tithe. Wonderful. And he's still got three or 400 men. If he could just go, please. Hey! Apparently Denmark is defending against Norway as well. They're going to lose too. Well, we definitely want his army to get smashed. Or are they not? No, it's close. I still think Norway's going to win. Yeah. Our Chancellor is what? Just decided he didn't want to do it anymore? Oh, nope, our liege surrendered. Okay. So there goes our fancy Chancellor. Well, let's do it. Oh shit, we need to be at peace. No, I do not want to do that. We're still positive very slightly here. He would accept white peace. We would lose some piety for it. But this is an opportunity. Alternatively, we raise up our 800 men and go take one county. I think we have to go for the... we got to go for it. Of course, Denmark might defend him. It might be too aggressive. I'm not sure. 182%. We got to do it. We have to. This is war. War it is. Now, if we wanted to, we could actually go and loot stuff right now. Because we're independent now, technically. He's called in Denmark. That's the thing that I was kind of scared about. And he still has 1,900 men. So we're going to need some mercenaries. Hopefully we can siege through his capital and just get really lucky and capture him. Apparently we don't have that ambition anymore. It just went away. I don't understand it. Let's try to improve our learning. Sure. This may be way too aggressive. Swedish fleet. If we raised mercenaries right now, with a monthly cost of 4, we could keep them up for 10 months. We need them. Gotta do it. We'll be able to keep them up for longer than that because we'll have money from the sieges. We are the Norse. We're fighting for our ancestry here. Give us our lands back. Especially my capital, darn it. Need a new chancellor. Oh, okay, yep, that sounds fine. We do want to continue improving relations with that guy because if we do become king, we need some support. And he's probably the one guy that likes us the most. Now Sweden himself, my nephew, he only has 1,000 men altogether. So if we fight the two armies separately, we might have enough. I'd love to go fight that army. Can we do it? I think we can. Let's try to sneak that army. Nope, he's running away. We have exactly 5 months of funding available. Now, one thing that's really frustrating about being a revolt is that when you hold a temporary title, you can't do any of the gimmicky mechanics that I'm used to being able to do. Like, I can't just revoke anyone's land and then banish them for more money. You just can't do it. It's just not possible. Whenever you hold a temporary title, most of your diplomatic decisions go away. You also can't assassinate people that hold temporary titles. Paradox just decided that they were done letting you instantaneously kill people. So we will get 10 gold roughly from this. That'll buy us an extra couple months. That's also his capital. Now we can quickly, hopefully, siege this bishopric as well. That'll give us 12 plus another 13 gold. How long will this one take? Not very long. I think we should just sit here. We can go for 3 more months. It's going to be close. Oh gosh. If these guys rebel on us, the mercenaries, we are screwed. Hands down, completely screwed. Alright, the town, yeah, we can't do that. Now we're gonna have to go fight him. Took a crossing penalty. Come on, 2-1. We have the money. We're good. The mercenaries are paid. Denmark has arrived. And now, from here, there's no river crossing, so we are in trouble. We'll be there on the 17th. That's tomorrow. Now we're fighting a larger army versus ours. We've got slightly better commander in the center, slightly better in the right, and we are about twice as good as this guy. But martial score itself doesn't matter nearly as much as the traits. And we've got brave. The guy that's leading the center doesn't really have that great of stuff. This guy's actually way better. See, 13, I hate that. 13 martial's way better than 22 martial because we're fighting in the right terrain. So we'll slow the game down so we can watch our army get devastated. We just upgraded our education though, which is good. If our center flank falls, we are just totally crushed. And of course it did. Of course it did. Should have been more proactive about ending the war or ending the alliance. We're going to offer White peace so that he doesn't immediately throw us in prison. If he gets us in prison, the fact that we have a claim. Oh come on! Don't tell me he's gonna reject it now. All right, he accepted. He can righteously throw us in prison now, which he probably will. But at the very least, once we're in prison with our strong claim, there's no way he'll let us out. So we wanted to do what we could to try to prevent it. I'm just really disappointed that we didn't kill the alliance off. Should have killed the alliance off. That was a good opportunity, though. I mean, could have been better, but it was pretty good. Please don't throw me in prison. You probably have too many men now. Yep. We just need to sit and hopefully not die. Can't raid. We have very low income, $8 a year. We might need to just do some fast of the Swedish revolt has declared the Swedish Civil War to lower Crown authority. Hey, can we join you? Why didn't you have us join your faction? We can start the same faction again. You know, if he does enough damage to Sweden's army, there's a chance. Just out of curiosity, if we create that faction again, how strong are we relative to him? Not very strong. Would have been so much easier if he'd just given in, just said sure. Now you can only call in your allies every 5 years, so well, for the same war, I think. So I don't know that he's going to call Denmark in for this, but the Swedish revolt here is stronger than we were. Of course it was, a single province guy. Of course he is. I grow more and more impatient with Chancellor Bjorn. I'll give him a stern talking. He's decided to amend his ways. Okay? He's also a lunatic. Apparently there is quite a bit going on over in Gotland. I discovered a promising candidate that could potentially be strong-armed into joining our faction. That's one of the things we were hoping for. Unfortunately, the improved relations has fallen off. We'll try it, but I don't think he's actually going to join. It just seems so bugged, you know? Like, he's not actually going to join. He says that he will, but he doesn't. It's just one of those things. I don't get it. I think there's like a minimum opinion requirement or something. Or they join, but then they immediately leave because of their opinion. It's just messed up. So we'll keep the faction active just so we can watch and see what happens with relative strength. Naturally, if the Crown Law to lower Crown Authority succeed, the war to lower Crown Authority succeeds, then we will have the opportunity to do it again. Because he won't give up until his primary capital is like sieged and all of his troops are dead. Those 2,000 men being on the island is probably what's causing him to lose. And amazingly, he is not calling in Denmark, even though he called them in for us. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hopefully we will become the King of Sweden soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon.